Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like more content, follow social media at CodyCrafted on Instagram.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to CodyCrafted. Today, we are working on that little white Mustang you saw on the intro video there. So today I've got mini-me, if you will. So we got Mr. Korbin. Korbin is joining us today in the shop. Cody is out doing soccer things with his kiddos on this beautiful Saturday down here in Dallas-Fort Worth. And you know, Korbin had finally saved up enough money and he's like, hey Dad, it's time to do the exhaust on my Mustang. So we've got a 2019 Mustang Ecoboost. Not doing a lot of crazy modifications to it, but he is trying to make it his own. And we have picked up a new MBRP race exhaust system for this Mustang. And Korbin, why don't you tell us what that part number is?
Part number would be S7275409.
That's right, S7275409. 409 meaning it is T409 stainless steel. We did not cheap out on the aluminized. But hey, stick along. We hope you enjoy the video. If you like these types of things, especially when we can get the kiddos in here, the younger generation, wrenching on their cars, learning about what they can do to continue what we do, right, in the future, you know, hey, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends, all those good things. Comment down below. If you don't like what we do today or you think we picked the wrong exhaust, comment down below. Tell us what we did wrong. Tell us what we did right. That really helps out with the algorithm. So we're going to get this thing unboxed and we're going to let Korbin tell you all about it. Christmas came early. So what you got there?
Y pipe.
You do have a Y pipe. Very good. Okay, keep going. So as he unboxes this, yes, the Ecoboost Mustang, the 4-cylinder turbo, is a single exhaust into 2 outlet. It is 2 mufflers. It splits off after the resonator, which we will be eliminating with this kit. And that's where the Y is created for the mufflers and the exhaust tips. We've had really good luck with the MBRP stuff on almost everything, so we continue to like the MBRPs. He did listen to many different exhausts online. Take that for what it is, because it never sounds the same in person, but based on what he liked from a sound perspective, and I tend to agree on this one, especially if you're putting an exhaust on a 4-cylinder turbo. This is the one he liked. So this is the MBRP race version. And there you go. Do we have any instructions? They'll be in the paper. They'll be in the plastic bag. Good. We always follow instructions. All right, put your trash in here. So pretty simple bolt on here, man. You got 2 mufflers. Korbin, come show them the muffler. They're pretty much the exact same, but you just got 2 MBRP mufflers. You got a Y pipe, and you got 2 connecting sections, and that's about it. And your tips. Just the tips, though.
That's what she said.
All right, so here in just a sec, what we're going to do is we are going to walk you under the car. This is the stock exhaust that's in it right now. You're going to have some before and after. Hopefully the audio is not too terrible, and you just lost my face because of the lighting. There you go. Not that you need to see this face, but Korbin's going to walk us through the install. I'm going to let him run all that. He's going to tell us what the instructions are. I'm just going to basically be tool bitch since he doesn't know where the tools are in this shop. But guys, let me tell you, some of my funnest times wrenching is when I do have Korbin, my son, with me. I'm sure that's true for a lot of parents out there, a lot of dads and moms that are doing their own wrenching. So, and then obviously when Uncle Cody's around, that's fantastic too. And he may be here in a little bit. So we'll see how this goes, how quickly we get through this and film at the same time, because filming does slow things down. So let's walk through the exhaust. And this is the stock exhaust right now, right? So it's just what came on the car, single tip. This is not the active exhaust, so it doesn't have the quad tip. And you know, that goes down through the bins. Then you've got your resonator. And then it just moves on, and we're not, of course, it's a catback exhaust, so we're not touching any of that. There's your single catalytic converter as it comes down from the exhaust manifold from up there. So what I'm assuming, just based on my own looking at this, this is going to be the connector that we come off of. This Y pipe the Y pipe will replace the resonator, and then the two connecting pipes, the two mufflers, and the tips. It should be pretty easy. This is a newer vehicle, so I'm not anticipating any major difficulties in getting parts in and out. Fingers crossed, because there's no such thing as a bolt-on. Merch down in the description. Jump in there, help us out. You know, if we want to grow the merch for the channel, and we want to make it more affordable too, but we need to sell some stuff so we can afford to kind of switch over to manufacturing our own stuff and getting away from the store site that we have right now. So help us out, buy a couple of things. No such thing as a bolt-on is one of them in the store, so jump in there. We'd really appreciate that. Yeah, Korbin's gonna get the instructions, and we're gonna get going. I mean, it's pretty simple. Again, I'm just gonna tell you what I think. Probably two 15s, most likely right there, and then most of it is gonna just come out maybe as one piece. I hope I don't have to cut. I'd prefer not to cut if I don't have to. So we'll see what we have to do. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes, and Korbin will start telling us where to go. This is the workforce today, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, sorry, gotta stop and take a phone call. It's the lady friend.
What's up, guys? Korbin here. Today I'm going to be walking y'all through how to take off this OEM exhaust from this 2019 Ford Mustang Ecoboost. Our first instruction is to lube up, or looby-dooby as they like to say, the hangers and the bolts. But on this car, particularly, it's 2019, doesn't look like it needs to. Doesn't have very many miles on it, but obviously like an older car, you might want to. These bolts for the hangers and this rubber, in case some crud around it, might want it off easier right here with the hanger. But it looks like it looks fine. You take it off, but we're going to take off the actual part of the hanger, not just pull it out. So yeah, so this will be our first step. Walk y'all through it. For these back two hangers that hold up this piping, you need 13 millimeter socket. We have an extension on it too because it's kind of a pain to get to.
And maybe too long. Someone's got a case of the dropsies. Happens to us all the time.
Short extension because somebody got me the wrong tool. Wrong extension.
Ow!
Lying for the camera is crazy.
It's called clickbait.
It is called clickbait.
So it looks like you have to lift up a little bit, as there is a little catch here at the top, and that catch goes in the hole above it. So just lift those up so that they're hanging freely.
Okay. So step 1 and 2, take off the back hangers. That one's falling.
It's just rotating, it's not falling. All right, you're gonna switch out because your next bolt, if you go over there on the table next to the vise. Nope, wrong table. There's a 15 because the clamp nuts here for the exhaust clamp are 15s and not 13s. Okay, we don't want to go too far because what is step 4? Step 1, looby-dooby. Step 2, remove rear hangers.
Convertible, but it's not a convertible.
Then
Off the paper.
if the instructions have instructions for a car that is not applicable to your car, that is not a step in the aforementioned list of steps. So we skip that step, therefore making remove the rear hangers, step 2, remove the front clamp, step 3. What is step 4?
Actually, it's step 5 on this paper. Sorry. Instructions flying away. Step 5, this paper, to remove the OEM cap back by lowering the inlet and sliding it. So,
Sliding it where?
back.
Nope.
Towards us.
Towards the front of the car.
Towards the front.
So what we have here is you got your inlet side, which I did not fully. Yeah, I did that too. I don't know what happened, to be fair. you got to be careful around the shop. But we've still got this hanging because now the only thing holding this up is the fact that it's in the inlet end and the two rear hangers back here, which you can maybe get enough light to see there. So what we need to do then is Korbin will continue. He will push it forward until it releases, and we'll start to lower it. And then together we will then start pushing towards the front of the car, hopefully getting it to release from the hangers back here on both sides and not dropping it on ourselves. So let's see how that works out.
Guys, take this exhaust off now. Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
That was really easy.
Very easy, actually. And it is heavy. Make sure you've got two people. Yeah, so it was actually very simple. It is heavy, guys. Basically what we had was Korbin holding the inlet side here. I was at the rear holding both the mufflers, and I was able to push forward to release from the hangers at the back while he had the front, and then we just crab walked it out the back. So yeah, it actually is very, very simple. And just for S and G's, look that one up if you need to.
Tasty.
That's what it would sound like if you were just straight piping it through the cat. All right, Korbin, what do we got?
All right, so we got the stock OEM exhaust off. See behind us, it showed you. Then we have the white pipe. Put the inlet here. Here you got the 3-inch clamps on, and the driver's side, passenger side with the other clamps for the hangers. They want us to start with the driver's side, so we will hold it up, so we're not standing here holding it up with the stupid.
Yes, yeah, that's what they want us to do. I don't know where the other one is, but whatever.
Right here.
Oh, it's right there. Awesome. I'm glad he knows. What a jerk. Thinks he knows it all.
I do.
All right.
Right?
So what we're going to do is that. Now go grab the front. Wait, hold on. Okay. You can pull it forward, it's fine. Whatever you need. All right, so go back and hold that. Just to make sure. All right. Yeah, that's perfect there. Let's go ahead and tighten this up. Korbin, hold that. All right, that should hold that. I know y'all are way down there. Let me get y'all a better angle as we start to work on the back. All right, so as Korbin mentioned, it's just right now we're just getting things put together. So we've inserted the Y pipe. There's not really a whole lot to do there, so I went ahead and tightened that down so it wouldn't move on us. But now we've got our driver's side extension, and I think it wants us to do the driver's side muffler first. Okay, we've got everything hanging now on the driver's side. It is not tightened all the way up, and it is not aligned the way we want it yet. We've just got it hanging. So now we're going to do the same thing to the passenger side. I think Korbin's a little bit spoiled. I say this all the time. He's had access to lifts for the most part, because we could come down to the shop and do this, right? So, but you know, if you've got good jack stands, good tall jack stands, or something like a quick jack that you use at home, whatever the case may be, you wouldn't have to be that far off the ground. Yes, it's always more uncomfortable working on the ground, but you wouldn't need an extreme amount of space to do this. But yes, it's way easier on a lift if you have access to one. Yes, it is not fully tightened down. It's not situated the way we want it yet, so, you know, tips are not where they need to be. But everything is just loosely hung in place so that now we can start to adjust it the way we want it. But very simple on the catback. Once you have the inlet in place, you're good to go there. Lock that down. You've eliminated the resonator. Now going into a Y pipe, 2 extensions, pipes, 2 MBRP mufflers, and exhaust tips will be on last. So we're going to finish adjusting, and we'll be right back and show you what that looks like and eventually sounds like.
All right, guys, exhaust is on. Some minor tweaks we had to do. Did some final adjusting, some final tightening stuff, but the exhaust is on the car.
Yeah, so, you know, as with anything, there's a lot of tweaks, right? So you got to make sure it lines up correctly. You got to make sure it's not hitting anything. For me, that was clearancing right here, so this wasn't hitting. We are pretty close back here to the sway bar, so we'll be paying attention for any, I mean, I can shake it pretty good and it doesn't hit, but, you know, again, clearancing here. And for us, the only thing that came up was, you can see on most of these, they're just the regular clamps. They're about 1.5 inch wide band clamps, and you just clamp everything down. On this side, for whatever reason, there was just a leak that we could not get rid of. The pipe was fully seated. It was still spitting out condensation and air. So we did go to a wider 3-band clamp that we found in the exhaust pile. Sorry to Cody, I'll replace that if I need to, but it did look like it was in the trash pile. So what have you done? Everything?
This side looks clear.
Oh no, it's fully seated, you're fine.
Okay.
I mean, after we're done, if you want to ugga-dugga on everything one more time, that's fine. So again, just to recap, we've got a single pipe coming out here in our inlet, going to the dual Y pipes, or the Y pipe that creates the dual pipe, sorry. MBRP mufflers. And that sexy ass right there. Give us a second and we'll show you what it sounds like. We're gonna bring the car down a little bit so he can actually get in it and rev it a little too while we're in there. So what do you think?
Love it.
So we went from them big old mufflers and resonator to those itty bitty, they're not really itty bitty, but what are they, about 12 inch by 6 inch, it looks like 12 inches long, 6 inches round MBRP race mufflers, and yeah, no resonator. So guys, let's see what this thing sounds like, and we'll go from there and shut this video down here in a few minutes. But we appreciate you hanging out with us while I get to do some wrenching with the boy today. Korbin, so you went from stock exhaust today to get in frame. Come on, come on.
I'm in the frame. I'm in the frame.
You went from stock exhaust today to that MBRP system. Basically went from about 1.5 inches to a 3-inch pipe. Mm-hmm. Basically doubling in size going back. So doubling in size going back after the cat. So so far, it doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound as bad as his last one did when he did exhaust on that. We're gonna clean up here at the shop and be done. So, you know, Korbin, what do we usually say at the end of these videos?
Like, subscribe, check out more CodyCrafted content.
Yeah, but hey,
Crafted.
And see, we have a young person on the channel now, so you young people have to start liking more as well. So like, subscribe, check out other CodyCrafted content. That's exactly right. Korbin, this is his first time on camera, guys. He wanted to do it. He asked for it. Glad to be here and do it with him. Always glad to work on the cars with him. He actually got a little dirty today. I was proud. Looks like I got dirty today too. So had a lot of fun today. Like, subscribe. Check out other CodyCrafted content. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.